What's up, Whisper Nation? Welcome into the Sunday Lineup live show right here on YouTube. It's week 4. We've got players in, we've got players out. We're going to discuss that and what you should do with your fantasy football lineups right here on the Fantasy Whispers.
Right here.
Johnny,
Big
welcome
Travis.
in. Sunday, dude. Sunday, week 4. We're doing it.
First of all, good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to Whisper Nation. Happy Sunday. We get football games today, baby. Let's go. Woke up with like the butterflies in my stomach this morning, dude. Like it was Christmas morning. I am jacked for today.
Yeah, it's going to be a good day. It's well, maybe we'll see. We got a lot to unearth here. There's a lot of weird games too. There's a couple good NFC West battles, but there are some definite weird games out there. Oh yeah,
boys, Pat.
Say what's up to everybody in the chat right now. Pat over there, Pat the designer.
Yeah, dude.
Big ups to him and the Windy City Breeze. We go on there every week. Big Chicago guys over there.
Yeah,
Chicago guys.
our guys.
Slim Reaper says Whisper Nation strong. Gus Ramos says let's go. Everybody, welcome in. It's Sunday, week 4. Let's get those Whisper Nation comments, those questions. Let's get them rocking and rolling, dude. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, if you got a question, let us know in the comments below. If you're new to our channel, just tuning in, let us know. Take a hike, like that was just dude. Yeah, I literally was like, if you are new to our channel and you went to drink and it just says take a hike, dude, unreal. Like we're just gonna
it's basically what I'm saying to you, dude. Get out of here. Take a hike,
you just want to run this show? All right, I'm out then. No, I'm just kidding.
Ramos says going for 4-0. Happy Sunday. Well, we want to help get you there, man. Let's get these questions in here. Let's talk a little bit about the news pouring in this morning. Dalvin Cook, active. Antonio Gibson, active. DeAndre Swift, active. Jameson Crowder now, active. We've got Colts QB Jacob Eason out. Brett Hundley is now the number 2. We have bum ankle Carson Wentz still rolling it out there. And the Bears have officially made your boy, Johnny, Andy Dalton inactive, which means Fields should get the start here.
Unless, that's going to make Pat in the Windy City. That's going to make Pat over at the Windy City pretty happy. Makes us happy.
Yeah, we'll see. I want to see if Matt Nagy can scheme some stuff for Justin Fields today. This is a great exposable matchup against Detroit. I want to see if he's going to be able to continue to, I mean, he got 10 rushes in his first, game against when they played Cincinnati, and then they just did not design anything for him against Cleveland. Now, Cleveland, tough team to face, sacked him 9 times. Not a great start to your career, but hopefully they scheme some things to get him ready to go today because we need him.
Hopefully the rumor is true, and Bill Lazor is the one calling the plays, because if that is the case, baby, buckle up if you're a David Monty owner or roster or you have him on your team, because he'll get a lot of carries. Bill loves him. He keeps him in on the majority of snaps. Let's go. Got a lot of people joining us right now. Welcome in. If you're new to our channel, please give us a like and a subscribe. Let us know that you are new to our channel. We'll give you a shout out. All right, Travis, should we dive in? We got some questions here. Oh, I do want to, we should mention, sorry. Big Travis gave me that look like, come on, man. Hey, for real, Gronk out tonight, out a couple of weeks. If Cameron Brate is on your waiver wire right now, go pick him up. And if you need a tight end, you play him. If you already have a tight end, you are going to be able to either I would go to the Gronk, whoever has Gronk, and try to trade him. What are you laughing?
Just the way you said it. No, I think you're correct. But the way you were saying it's like, if you don't have a tight end, pick this guy up. If you do have a tight end, well, then you're already good and you're fine. It was just cracking me up a little bit. I think Gronk being out, obviously Cameron Brate would be a sneaky ad to pick up. But I think that honestly, they use O.J. Howard, they use Brate. They were even using that backup tight end last year when Gronk was out too. And you're going to see Antonio Brown back in this game, Chris Godwin, all the upgrades for all these other weapons. I would probably move on to a guy like a Dawson Knox or, somebody like that. Yeah, I think I would. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I just think there's a narrower target tree there, over in Buffalo. seems to be that Knox is actually working within the realms of the offense, even if they're high scoring or not. He's been used pretty well. So, Brate's like, I feel like this is it's whack-a-mole at tight end. You know how that works. We'll end up saying it's this guy, and then you go out there and it's not that guy. That's my concern with Brate, is you're going to see it kind of disappear when you need it the most. He's not going to come in and pepper Gronk or Brate the way he did Gronk. Like, he's trying to get touchdowns with Gronk to get their record. He's not. He doesn't have that with Brate. Yeah. He's trying to throw to the other guys
that's a fair point. But I mean, he's also wanting to just score touchdowns, so he'll do it anyway.
That's true, but he's going to do it with the more skilled guy. Like, who's going to get more open, more obviously?
I mean, Brate had 5 targets in the limited action that he saw.
Okay.
And
you got the gonads. Go put Brate in your lineup, dude. You won't.
I do have him in a couple lineups. I do. I am playing him because dude. Okay, you're saying you would rather play Mike Gesicki or Cameron?
Well, I don't like Gesicki's matchup either.
Yeah, so
like Gesicki's matchup, but I've never been on Gesicki. That's your guy, so he wouldn't even touch my matchup, dude.
All right.
All right, so we're going to start rolling through some of these questions. Make sure you get them here in the chat, and we'll keep rocking and rolling through it. KTC Bull, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for jumping in. Start DK or Lockett, Johnny?
DK. DK is going to have a big game. Lockett's also a little banged up coming into this game. He is going to play, but he is banged up. So I do expect DK to have a really big game, because what we've seen so far this season, that number 1 against San Francisco goes mega boss. So get him in your lineup.
Rob Shorter coming in from across the pond says #Whisper Nation Strong. We love you, Rob. Appreciate you, buddy. Gus Ramos says Hines or Javonte Williams in the flex standard.
Javonte.
Yeah, I would go with Javonte here. He's had double-digit carries in every game. They had a touchdown last week. Could have had 2, but he fumbled at the goal line. Well, we've got Melvin Gordon banged up a little bit coming into this one. He's going to play, but not that we like injury, but if you're a Javonte Williams truther, you see the injury risk with Melvin Gordon, and you say, okay, well, maybe Melvin needs to come on, old man, sit down for a little while.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna feel like
gun run.
He's gonna be like putting some stuff in his. No, I'm just kidding. He wouldn't do that. Slim Reaper saying he's going for 4-0 as well. Way to go, boys. We go.
Yeah. Slim Reaper says Pitts, Knox, Big Pat Firemuth, or Conklin. Johnny, you're the tight end whisperer here.
Yeah.
Johnny saying these guys, go with Brate.
Yeah, go with all of them. Yeah, exactly. I'm going Pitts. I think Pitts has I think this is the game. I missed it last week. I'm doubling down this week. I think Pitts gets in the end zone. He had 4 targets, 4 red zone targets last week.
This will be funny if he doesn't score and you continue to
I know, dude.
I'm going to go 3 for 3, dude.
3 for 3, dude. No, yeah. I'm worried about game script with Knox. That's the thing. I'm worried about game script with Knox, because Bills should be up quick and fast, and then so that's the worry.
Remember, with the Bills, they are one of the pass happiest teams, even in positive and neutral game script. They still throw the ball. We'll see if that changes today. Obviously, Zach Moss has gotten a little bit more warmed up, so he's probably it could be a big Moss day today, but we'll see.
Washington giving up a grip to wide receiver, or just a grip of yardage.
Okay. Baki Yasin says, which tight end should I start, Johnny? Kyle Pitts, Dallas Goedert, or Cameron Brate? Ooh, Dallas Goedert is one I'd probably be putting in my lineup. Let me.
The problem they have a juicy. They have a juicy. The Chiefs are giving up a lot of yardage to the tight end. The problem is he is going to split with Ertz, and there was a report that came out this morning that they do somewhat hot hand kind of thing, and that's what concerns me. I think he's very talented. Here's what I would say. I think Cameron Brate and Goddard basically have the same kind of floor. Kyle Pitts' floor is a lot lower, but I do think Kyle Pitts has the highest ceiling of these 3 tight ends. So based upon your matchup right now, that's how if you need just solid points, we talk about this sometimes, Travis, if you just need solid points, you think your team is built and going to just, if they produce, you're going to win, then I would go with either Goddard or Cameron Brate. I don't think you really go wrong there. But if you need to like come back from behind, maybe you played James Robinson against James Robinson, I would do Kyle Pitts. You agree with that or no?
I'm going Goddard. I think Goddard's more of a focal point of his offense than Pitts. I think that, yeah, he's splitting time with Ertz, but Ertz is nothing incredible right here. And I think the matchup against Dan Sorensen, the linebacker for the Chiefs, really good matchup for Goddard here. Just a better athletic tight end. So I would go with Goddard. Rob Shorter says Antonio Brown, Cooper, or Allen Robinson, pick 2 for standard. I'd be going AB and Cooper here. I'm concerned with Allen Robinson. I need to see it with Fields before I'm really trusting him out there. Plus, they're scheming Robinson so shallow to the line right now. Like, they're not getting him down the field in anything. I mean, this offense just looks anemic right now. Maybe they'll open it up today against Detroit, but I wouldn't risk it. And I think Cooper right now, what you see out of the
open it up against Detroit, good one.
Yeah.
Like
no, I'm serious. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think, for Cooper, we've been worried about this offense because they haven't needed it. Right now, you look at Carolina, they're actually kind of a pass funnel. They stop the run pretty well, but they give up the pass a little bit. And I think that's what that game's going to be against Carolina. It's going to be a shootout. So give me AB in the revenge game, and then Amari Cooper as well. KTC Bull, do I play Hawkinson this week? Absolutely, yes, man. Yes. I don't know. Yeah, there's not a situation where I'm benching Hawkinson unless I had Kelsey, and I don't know why you would have both of those.
Or you go and pick up Brate. No, I'm just kidding. Do not do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Hawkinson is
KTC Bull. The usage is there. I know he had the bad week, but I think Baltimore sold out to stop him. Strother Knight says, gents, full point PPR, Gordon or Gaskin? Also a trade question. So he says Waller and Gaskin for Hawkinson. And
yes.
Jonathan Taylor?
Yes. Question? Do it. I would do this in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, you're definitely getting the upgrade at running back. You're not taking too much.
And right now, upgrade at tight end.
No, not an upgrade at tight end. You would
Hawkinson
definitely
has more fantasy points. Hawkinson has more fantasy points right now than Waller.
I don't know if that's accurate.
I'll bet it right now, but I'm fairly certain it's true.
Hawkinson had 1 point last week.
It doesn't, like, he had 2 back-to-back 20-point weeks. I'm pretty sure Hawk is the third.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's third, but Waller's fourth. So, I mean, I think through 3 games, like, you're not like that's. I would rather have Waller rest of season than Hawkinson, guaranteed. But I see the path that you're taking there for sure.
But I would definitely. Well, but here's the thing: I would much rather have. I'm a Gaskin fan, but I would much rather have Jonathan Taylor than Gaskin. So that's why it's like,
I think that's a good deal.
Smash for me. Yeah.
Oh, also full point PPR. I would start Gaskin today.
Oh yeah,
over Gordon. I think this is going to be a run game, really nasty. Get both teams involved in the run game. Keep it close. I think that's how they want to do it there. So, Strother Knight, yes, pull the trade off if you can do it, and then also I would start Gaskin. Hubbard or Antonio Gibson, full point PPR. Let's see. So, thanks, Jason Burris. I appreciate the question. We appreciate you on the channel. You're definitely going to go with. This is tough. I think I would go with Gibson. I think I would go with Gibson just because.
Yeah,
I think the touchdown upside's there. I think he's the better player. I don't think Hubbard is anything special as a prospect. He's going to have a good role in the offense. There's an opportunity, though. It becomes more like the Mike Davis situation, where it was he wasn't getting as many targets as CMC, but he's a guy they're going to use. Plus, we've talked about Dallas's defense actually being really good against the run. I'd go with Gibson here. I think that's the right play.
Yeah.
Surge coming in here. Welcome to the channel. Welcome all of you in the channel.
Hey, welcome in.
Yeah, give us a subscribe if you like fantasy football content. We're doing it daily over here, and you want to continue to help us grow the channel. We're getting up in there, trying to get up to 3,000 subs, so help us out. Surge says start with Mike Williams or Calvin Ridley. Man, I think this is a crazy world we're in, but Mike Williams, man, you have to continue to roll Mike Williams out into your lineup. He is a wide receiver 1 until further notice. I mean, obviously Keenan Allen could get hot, but and he's doing this isn't a slight on Keenan Allen, but Mike Williams is the number 1 in Los Angeles right now. Like, that's just,
people just don't want to admit it. But here's the other thing too. Like, their stats are very identical, both Allen and Williams. And so it's like you buy into it, you play in. So yeah, I would go Mike Williams.
Slim Reaper says strawberry jam or grape jelly on toast. Ooh, I would probably side with strawberry. Big strawberry guy myself. But I'm not like, it's not like a emphatic, strawberry over grape. I do like both. And I'll mess around with both. You know what's really good on toast though, is you do a PB&J on toast, dude.
Yeah. Well, and that's what I was about to say. If this is a like PB&J toast one, that strawberry jam is not touching it. It's grape jelly for me. I can't do no strawberry on peanut butter and jelly.
Why?
But if it's just straight up, if it's like butter and if it's just straight, I'm telling, dude, great. Strawberry, like the Uncrustables, the strawberry ones. No, bro, like those are not good.
That's your problem, is you're taking some of that cheap jelly. You got to get the strawberry jam.
How dare you?
Strawberry jam, dude.
I know. Well, it doesn't matter, dude.
You know what's really good? This could be sound a little weird. So you take a bagel, right? You take the cream cheese already, and then you put some jelly or strawberry jam on the bagel.
Yeah,
and it's like the cream cheese with the sweetness.
The mix with that sounds pretty dynamite.
Jacob Bley says, "Sup, boys? Number one fan, Jacob Bley. Ball don't lie. Choose three between Najee Harris, David Montgomery, Chris Carson, and Chuba Hubbard."
Wow, he's going to do this too.
You're starting Montgomery and Carson, I think, and you probably have to start Najee here, right? Just because he got 19 targets last week, Johnny. He's the only way they can move the ball right now.
I do agree with that. And with a difficult matchup this week, I just want to hold on. I want to see something. Is he really doing this right now?
Against us?
Unbelievable. Wait,
he is.
What were the questions? What were the guys? Najee, Carson,
Monty, and Carson, and Chuba.
Okay, no, it isn't. Okay,
Jacob, is he playing us?
Okay. He's playing us in the listener league, but I thought he was
that's class.
It was
you doubted
him. We doubted him for a second.
Would never do that.
Yeah, he wouldn't do that.
I never doubted him. You doubted him, not me. I would never. KTC Bull, what's the chance Tyreek Hill has a great week? I need him to. Well, I need Johnny to have a good week. I need Johnny to bring it right now on the show, and he fails to do so because of the bracket coverage. So,
oh my god, yeah, dude, because they have to double team me, dude.
Look, I think this offense has heard it all week long, KTC Bull. They've heard it that they are 1-2, that they don't have a third option, that they can't get it done anymore. Kind of like that old boxer, they're washed up.
They're washed up. You don't believe in them anymore.
No, but I think Tyreek Hill, I'm calling it here. I think Tyreek Hill has a monster day today. I think they're due for this, and I think they're going to get him loose today. So, Carl Mihalis, what's up, Carl? DJ Moore, Kareem Hunt, Antonio Gibson in the flex half-point PPR. I actually think I would
Gibson. I'm going Gibson.
I like DJ Moore too, man. He's just been an alpha this year, dominating target market share.
Here's
you were talking about his matchup today, though, huh?
Yeah, Diggs going up against Diggs. They're saying that Diggs is actually going to match up against Moore. So this actually could be a pretty big Robbie Anderson day. Don't be shocked if because what we've seen is that the wide receiver opposite of Diggs is actually goes off. So I would go Gibson in this one. And then everyone's going to flock to Robbie Anderson. It's a fallacy, dude. It's fake. I'm telling you now. Don't fall for it.
Appreciate all of you in the chat right now popping off. Please hit us with a like or a subscribe or both if you're new to the channel. Baki Yasin says, thanks again for the help last week. You got it, man. We got Baki over here from the Windy City Breeze, man, helping us out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Our guy.
Eric Saldana. Yo, what up? What's going on, Eric? How are you doing, brother? He said, should I start Mike Davis or Cordarrelle Patterson as my RB2? And I have Antonio Brown at the flex, or should I start both and bench AB? I would go with Cordarrelle Patterson and Antonio Brown. I'm assuming this is a PPR or some sort of PPR, and that's what really gets me going here, because although Mike Davis is actually still getting 2/3 of this market share, it's the pattern, it's the what they do with Patterson. He gets the opportunity share. So when Patterson's in the game, they seem to run the offense through Patterson, whereas Mike Davis is just kind of the running back on the team. So, you look at the receiving metrics, you look at the way they use him in the passing game. That's where I think you get the upgrade in Patterson.
And that's where you get the fantasy cheat code.
Now it's okay.
No, the fantasy
Jacob
glitch.
Bley, start one, Sutton, Pittman, and Waddle, Johnny.
Start one.
This one might be in the listener league.
I would start Sutton. I am coming around on Pittman, Waddle, another great wide receiver who should get a lot of targets today, but I'm going Sutton in this one.
He's a glutton for Sutton. Do it 420. He says, "Hi guys, good Sunday. Good Sunday to you, my man."
Sunday.
Zach coming in here says, "Start one for the flex: Robbie Anderson, Trey Sermon, Emmanuel Sanders, Cordarrelle Patterson, PPR."
I said Robin was. What? Go ahead.
I think I'd probably go Trey Sermon here, because if you look at all these guys, I just think the matchup's really good for Sermon. Seattle just is like getting destroyed.
Yeah, that is true. They're getting roasted.
Elijah Mitchell is inactive. The only thing that concerns me is they did give Kyle Juszczyk like more snaps. I almost picked up Kyle Juszczyk in some leagues, dude.
I started him in the DFS lineup last week, dude. I had a feeling they were going to do that.
Like, do you think they do that again with Juszczyk?
Dude, here's the thing. I do think they like him around the goal line. They love him around the goal line when they don't have like a setback. When they don't have a setback.
I don't know what to do. Are they going to give him like a lot of carries against Seattle? Like, do you see him giving him carry? Because
no, I don't think he'll get like 10.
Zach, here's my answer. I think Trey Sermon's the answer. I don't think it's a little bit shaky of a flex here, because obviously Robbie Anderson should have the good matchup, but he's been used as just this deep threat with a couple targets a game. That's like we're hoping and praying for a touchdown here. Emmanuel Sanders,
get receiving work? I don't think he does.
Well, he did, and then he dropped it. He got
and then he is stone hands, dude.
Yeah, he's stone hands. So I think for me, it'd be, it'd be Sermon, but I understand like maybe an Emmanuel Sanders here, even, or a Cordarrelle Patterson in PPR. But I just think the matchup's too good for Sermon, and with the Elijah Mitchell out, I think there's another chance for him to really do some damage here. Half point PPR: Robbie Anderson or Kenyon Drake, Johnny?
I'm going to go Robbie Anderson.
Okay.
Surprising enough, yeah.
Eric Saldana says drop Justin Fields for Zach Moss. This would depend on who your other quarterback is, but right now Moss is a good ad. He's definitely a good ad, because this team seems to be kind of giving him the ball a little bit more, especially in the goal line.
Yeah, and they should be up by a lot today, so they should use it more.
Baki Yasin says Fournette, Chase Edmonds, Devin Singletary. Which two running backs should I start? I'd be
Fournette
going with
and Chase Edmonds.
And Edmonds, and Fournette, yep. I'm a little bit concerned with Singletary's usage going forward. Gus Ramos, if Lockett is banged up, should I sit him for Jacoby Myers?
Wow, I can't believe you just
what?
You didn't even say his name right. It's Jacoby.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, dude.
Are you really benching Lockett? Really? You're gonna bench Lockett for Jacoby Myers? Really?
Maybe not. I mean, if this is if this is my team, yes. But would I advise that? It's the safer bet is to go with Lockett. But Jacoby should have a nice game.
So San Fran's secondary has not been good this year. They've been banged up. They've had injuries. And I think that this team, I understand that Lockett's banged up. There's injury risk, but there's also risk with Jacoby Myers that this offense completely falls flat. Because Mac Jones against New Orleans last week, Mac Jones last week against New Orleans looked scared, and they got the pass rush going. And that's one thing Tampa Bay, for all the things that Tampa Bay through their secondary have been shredded, they have been getting a pass rush. They've been getting home. They've got a tough defensive line. I have a little bit of worry for Mac Jones in this game and for this offense, but I understand the play of Jacoby Myers as a flex if it's a desperation. If you've got Lockett, you just got to take the bad with the good and like put him in your lineup because he can win you the week, or he can definitely give you,
or he can lose you the week.
Yeah, but like Jacoby Myers doesn't have the upside that Lockett has. There's no world where Jacoby Myers is going out there and getting a Lockett game. You know what I'm saying? So that's my
like a 50 burger.
Yeah, like, well, you know what I mean.
What's
like
a Lockett game? Like
120 and 2 tutties. Like that's a Lockett game. You know what I'm saying? Like I
am going to be rooting for that so hard tonight. You have no idea.
Yeah, I know you are. Rob Shorter says Tannehill or Cousins in standards. Cheers, lads. Best fantasy football show, and smash that like, everyone.
Appreciate you.
Woo!
Appreciate you.
Woo! All right, Tannehill or Cousins in standard, Johnny?
Cousins. With Tannehill's all wide receivers.
I mean, this is good.
This
feels like
he might even have to line up as receiver, to be honest with you, and play. And then they'll play the backup quarterback.
Henry will throw it to him, dude.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Oh my gosh.
I'll tell you what, though, we've been seeing. So Derrick Henry, three target games this year, right? All 3 games have been 3 targets. He had 1 game all of last year that was such. He is now running routes on like 50% of Tannehill's dropbacks. Imagine the day that Derrick Henry is going to have today. I mean, just run the ball 40 times, be their only wide receiver. Dude, Derrick Henry. The Tennessee Derrick Henrys today played the New York Jets, dude. TC Bull says start 2. If you're going up against Derrick Henry, which I am in our league of record, good luck.
I'm praying for you, dude.
Take your vitamins. It's going down, dude. I'm going to go into a coma. KTC Bull says start 2. Saquon, David Montgomery, Kareem Hunt, Chase Edmonds, Chuba Hubbard, Zach Moss, Cordarrelle Patterson. Johnny, this is you, right?
First off, kudos to you for having just loaded running back. Yeah,
I'll tell you right now.
Done.
I think it's Montgomery and Saquon.
Yeah, that is the answer. That is the answer.
Saquon's usage is getting back, which means he could get close to that CMC usage again, which we would like to see for Saquon. And then Montgomery, I think if Johnny's right about laser, then and obviously Detroit
and Blazer. Oh, I thought you were going
to Gus Ramos says strawberry jam, the only jam that tastes better than the fruit. LOL. So Gus likes jam. Theory. He likes strawberry jam more than he likes strawberries. Wow. Okay.
That is an interesting theory. Okay.
Fendi says PPR Jalen Waddle or Devonta Smith, Johnny.
Ooh. Let me see. Actually, I would go Smith on this one. I would go Devonta Smith. I think Waddle's matchup is good. He should get a lot of targets, but
it's actually a really tough matchup because he'll be working mostly in the slot today, and the slot.
That's right. That's what you said.
Indy is a really tough matchup. I wouldn't. The problem is that Waddle is getting the target share we wish Devonta Smith could get, and so I think his volume could float him over him, but especially in PPR, I think I'd go Waddle. The matchup's tough, but he's going to get probably 12 targets. So if he catches 6 of those, that's
they'll probably be from behind.
Even if it is a bad matchup, when they do get him free, he's going to be looking for him.
The thing is the Kansas City's corners, they give up a lot of yardage. They just don't give up a lot of touchdowns to wide receivers.
All right. Adnan Gilani says, hey, guys. He says, Nick Westbrook or Henry Ruggs, Johnny?
I go Henry Ruggs.
Yeah. I think the upside's there. That's a good over-under on Monday night, and just Ruggs seems to be finally clicking with Derek Carr. There seems to be some trust getting going there. Jacob Bley says, LOL, I'll win without the question in the listener league. Bam!
Dude, wow. Unreal. Dude. I mean, he did have, he started Joe Burrow, and who else did he start? He's up big right now on us. He is.
Yeah,
he probably is going to beat us.
Back-to-back weeks, not looking good.
I know.
Slim Reaper says, Jamar Chase and Eli Mitchell for Amari Cooper and Tyson. I'd get Chase. Oh, yeah, I'd do this deal.
Yeah, I would do this.
I would do this deal. And I think Amari Cooper is going to be fine. He is going to probably be a little bit more inconsistent than you wanted this year because Dallas isn't going to be the team we thought where they're just throwing all over the place. Plus, you can get out of Tyson Williams for Eli Mitchell because even though Eli Mitchell hasn't played the last 2 weeks, and even though there's a lot of names in that backfield, that's a backfield I'd like to invest in way more than the Baltimore backfield right now. So I definitely love this deal for you. And Jamar Chase looks to be, Johnny, an elite option at the wide receiver position, like in a wide receiver one, maybe the rest of season. And that's pretty good stuff.
The thing I like about it is it's like, once again, you're starting to get these guys who, played fantasy football. They came up and like Joe Burrow wants to get Chase the ball and make him one of the best receivers in the league. So you like when a quarterback's like that because he's like willing to just do whatever means necessary in order to make it happen.
He was willing to do whatever it takes, dude.
Yeah, dude, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Says D-Hop, Justin Jefferson, and Antonio Brown. Which two wideouts should I start? I'd be going Hopkins and Jefferson here. I do think that AB's got a great matchup and probably is going to get a decent amount of points, but you've got to start Hopkins and Jefferson. They both run like 90% of their routes. On
Ramsey,
like AB's just not going to be on the field as much as those other guys. He's not going to. And yes, I know you're going to say Ramsey and like they're friends. They've gone battle, but Hopkins has gotten Ramsey a couple times. So I don't think it's out of
more than a couple.
Yeah,
he's
a couple times. Yeah, whatever.
He's a lot. Yeah, you're going.
David N. Y Song says I've been told to play Deontay in PPR. Can I start Freiermuth or start Pitts? We going Pitts here.
Yes. Pitts.
Absolutely. Tucker Herbert says, okay, rolling with sermon in the flex, going to church to hear the preacher. Don't feel great about it, though. Yeah. No, as we were saying, like Kyle Juszczyk, like I'm a little bit tempted. All right, here's a question for you, asking for a friend, Johnny. Okay. Would you start Damian Harris in a terrible matchup against the Bucs? Would you start Tony Pollard, even though he didn't see quite the usage last week we wanted? Or would you start Kyle Juszczyk off the waivers as your RB2, dude? So here's my thinking about Harris. Terrible matchup, right?
Oh, so
terrible. But are the Patriots going to try and play keep away from the Bucs, run the ball as much as they can? Look, I know that Sony Michel, he had a decent game. It wasn't great, but they ran the ball. They wanted to run the ball a bit against Tampa Bay. I don't know.
So here's a little tidbit, actually, a little inside information.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah. So it turns out that the reason they benched Harris last week was because he missed a blitz pickup and Mac Jones got blown up. And so tonight they're expecting to use all three of their running backs. But I do think that they will get I don't think Harris will be in the doghouse again, unless obviously if he misses another blitz pickup, then there could be trouble. But
get 15 carries. Now, what that equates to, I don't know. But he's going to get probably 12 to 15 looks, and then that's the thing: is that better than the 5 to 10 that Pollard gets, or Kyle Juszczyk in a game where Eli Mitchell?
I'm not starting. Yeah, I wouldn't start Kyle. I would probably
got to stay on the waiver. It's between Pollard and Harris.
Well,
and I already am starting Zeke, so that's the other thing. All right, this isn't my show, Whisper Nation. We'll get to your questions here. But I think it's an interesting debate. I
would go Harris.
The Chosen Rose. Love this name. We love that you're rocking.
I know this is so cool.
Pick a wide receiver and a flex: Christian Kirk, Corey Davis, Cordarrelle Patterson, Damian Harris, Tim Patrick, or Emmanuel Sanders. Johnny,
I would go with Christian Kirk and Cordarrelle.
Derek, dude, I just have to say, everybody popping in on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube,
awesome
right now. We appreciate you guys. There's over 20 of you guys watching right now. Please help us by getting that like button jacked up, and please let us know if you're subbing to the channel. If you're new to TFW, the Fantasy Whispers, let us know. We want to shout you out. Derek, he says in full point PPR, Fournette with Gio out or Waddle. See, full point PPR, I'm going Waddle here. Now, I like Fournette. The matchup's good. They're definitely favorites, but this backfield is so hard to project. And when they get to the goal line, they're not like a normal offense. They don't run it. They throw it. So I would actually go with Waddle because, like I said, again, terrible matchup, not great. But in PPR, he gets the nod because he had 12 targets last week. And with Brissett, even if they're 4 yards down the field in PPR, that's a point if he can get a catch. So
yeah, I put this out on Twitter last night. I was like, is there a reality or a world where Bill Belichick, just because he doesn't want Tom Brady to beat him, that he only puts three D linemen in and drops 8? So it's like, hey, you guys can run on us all day. Yeah, like run it, but Tom Brady is not going to throw for 6 touchdowns.
I mean, that definitely could happen. And they have the secondary, honestly, to do it. Like New England secondary is pretty good.
Yeah.
This is a 7-point favorite. I wouldn't be surprised if actually, like, I kind of want to bet the Patriots.
Comes an ugly game.
The other team I want to bet, check this out, the Jets. Tennessee's defense is so bad. The secondary is so bad. I kind of want to take the Jets as underdogs. I think
that's why I do think Corey Davis is going to actually have a decent.
Yeah, you're right on Corey Davis. You said it on the matchup show, and I didn't want to believe it, but I think that's secondary. I mean, like if Zach Wilson can't get it done here against Tennessee, then we've got some real problems. But they've had a bad start to the year defense wise. They played some really tough defense. Bubba Plancarte, I think. Hopefully, flex spot PPR Allen Robinson or CEH. Oh, man, I think I'd roll CEH here. I just think I'm so scared of Robinson in this offense. I need to see it. And I know this is a matchup we want to target, but come on, Nagy. Jesus. KTC Bull starting DJ Moore, DK, and Tyreek Hill. Good names, good games from them. I mean, these are the guys you want to be starting right here. I mean, DJ Moore, alpha. DK, alpha. Tyreek Hill, alpha. Get them in the lineup, dude. You're going to rock and roll today, KTC Bull. Matt McCoy, thanks for joining on here. He says full point PPR. Woods, Robinson, Ayuk, pick 2. Woods and Ayuk here. Yeah. Man, what a world we're in where Robinson wouldn't be there in a full point PPR.
I know.
Just really tough to trust that Chicago offense right now.
Hold on for one more day.
Eric Saldana says, thanks, guys. Just picked up Moss. AB or Moss at the flex full point PPR. Also, how do you guys feel about Washington defense today? Washington defense, I mean,
on paper, it should be a good matchup against Atlanta.
I will tell you, though, like it's the secondary for Washington that's been bad. I think the pass rush gets right today because that Atlanta line is not
bad.
Good. It's awful. But in a full point PPR, Eric, I'm going with AB. I just think this matchup is a little bit juicy for him. Obviously, Johnny talked about, the revenge game narrative for Tom Brady. He wants to throw 6 touchdowns in that building. There's no way he doesn't want to do that today. And I think AB helps him do that. Gus Ramos says, I have Derrick Henry in my lineup, which is why I'm getting cocky. Kobe play for Lockett.
Yeah, get fancy. Hashtag get fancy, dude.
Gus, I want you to put yourself in a Tuesday morning situation where you started Derrick Henry and you started Kobe and you somehow still lost.
Don't put that bad juju on him.
Would that be worse?
Don't put that bad juju on him. How dare you? I don't wish that upon you, Gus.
He wants 4-0. You're going to 4-0?
He is going to get 4-0 now because he's got Derrick Henry, dude. I don't think a single person with Derrick Henry is going to lose this weekend.
Hey, whoa, dude. I'm going up against Derrick Henry, dude. Don't be saying that. Mason Scott. Hey, guys, in a Superflex league, who should I play as my second QB? Fields, Tannehill, or Heineke? I would roll with Fields here.
Yeah.
I know it's tough to trust him, but the upside is there, and this is the matchup we've been waiting for. It wasn't Cleveland. We knew Cleveland was a bad matchup. We started him anyways because he's rushing upside. It wasn't there, but there's no way Detroit's getting home the way that Cleveland got home against Chicago. So I would roll with Fields here. Flex question from Michael Storms on Facebook. Appreciate you, Michael. Thanks for jumping in here. He says, Emmanuel Sanders, Myles Gaskin, Devin Singletary, Ayuk, Robbie Anderson. Which one would you put in your flex, Johnny?
I would go Myles Gaskin.
You like Gaskin? The usage has been there, or I'm sorry, the metrics have been there. The usage hasn't quite been there. This is a game that the run game should stay relevant. They're not that. It's not. There's no heavy favorite or underdog. I don't know.
Is this PPR? If it's not PPR, if this is standard, I probably would go Robbie Anderson. I just love that matchup. That's the thing.
Oh, well, here's the other thing, though, Johnny. You quoted that matchup, and then Jalen Reagor didn't really get home last week against that same Cowboys.
Yeah, he messed up, dude. He messed.
So
Thanks for bringing it up.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't just always bank on that. I think Gaskin is the right call on this one.
Well, I do also think
Brandon Rincon, Brandon, my guy from Tortuga. I'll probably see you later, brother.
Brandon.
Sup, fellas? He says half point PPR, Eli Mitchell, Waddle, or Kirk. Well, Mitchell is going to be out. I wish he wasn't, but yes, he will be out. So it's Waddle. It's Waddle or Christian Kirk, and I think actually Christian Kirk's the way to go here, because I think the attention that Hopkins could potentially get from Jalen Ramsey could open up things for Kirk, who is PFF's #1 graded wide receiver on the year right now. He's balling out for the Cardinals. Finally, Derek Just says in flex full point PPR Fournette with Gio out. Oh, we got you on this one earlier. Yeah, we're definitely going Waddle and PPR. Gus Ramos, longtime Pats fan. I'm thinking Pats are going to make the Bucs beat them in the run game, keeping Brady from throwing, similar to Johnny's take there.
Yeah,
Michael coming back saying it's PPR. So again, Gaskin I think is the right call. Mr. Miyagi was wondering where you were at, buddy. Can you bench Montgomery? He says, can you bench Montgomery or Swift for one of my running backs on the bench, which is Hunt or Sermon, halfway PPR? No, you got to roll with what you got there, buddy. Mm-hmm. Don't get too cute. Derek just says, go Pack Go. Love the jersey. Have a signed Devontae Adams jersey. Me too, Derek. It's in my other setup. This is my Favre jersey. Appreciate you. Go Pack Go. Johnny, I'll take you off screen.
It's my other setup, dude.
Dude.
No big deal.
Talking smack, dude.
Hey, I wish I had 2 labs. Right? I wish I had 2 labs.
You do. You got that lab, and then you got the Labrador. No, I'm just kidding.
Labrador.
Andrew Fleener says, flex question, half point PPR. And he says, Zach Moss, Christian Kirk, Hollywood Brown, half point PPR. Man,
Hollywood.
I would love Hollywood, but the matchup against Denver, it's a really, really
tough that is true. The secondary is never allowed, or hasn't.
I would go Christian Kirk here. I might go Moss and half point PPR, just because that game they're heavy favorites. So Johnny, would it be Moss or Kirk? Because I think you have to bench Brown in that matchup.
Yeah, I think you're right. I looking at the matchup again with the Denver Broncos.
Oh, he says he also has Nick Westbrook Ekine.
I love how you. Oh, he also has Westbrook on his your boy, dude. Just say it. Just say he's your boy, dude. It's cool. We get it. You love Westbrook. I would
about
go
NWI,
Moss. I
dude?
think Moss. Yeah,
you're talking about
NWI. You don't know? Yes, Moss.
All right.
Because I'm not saying that Christian Kirk doesn't have a higher ceiling. He definitely does. But Zach Moss to me has the safer floor.
The All-Star Gamer says Hopkins, Mike Williams, Thielen, McLaurin, pick 2 full point PPR.
Ooh.
I don't think you can bench Mike Williams right now. And I don't think you can bench Adam Thielen either, which is tough to say that you're going to bench DeAndre Hopkins.
I think in this case, it makes sense that you would bench DeAndre Hopkins, though. Like you want to go with
this is the opportunity you have to play matchups here, which is your wide receivers are so good. So unfortunately, you can miss out on maybe another game where Hopkins isn't getting the target market share we want him to get in a game where he's playing against Jalen Ramsey. You have the opportunity now to roll Mike Williams and the Flames out, and Adam Thielen, who just scores. He rolls out of bed. He's got 2 touchdowns already, dude.
Bro, he rolls out of bed and throws his hands up, bro. And there's a touchdown, like right there. It's a Kirk, like
dude. All he was trying to do was like put his flippers on.
Yeah,
and boom, dude, he's got a touchdown. Dude.
It's just like boom, there, Tutty.
Bubba says, "Thank you guys, great shows. We appreciate you, Bubba. We appreciate every single one of you in the chat right now. There's almost 15 of you guys rocking with us right now. Get those likes up. Get us a subscribe. Help us grow the channel. You won't. Brandon Creasy says, should I start Justin Herbert or Matt Stafford standard league?
Ooh, I'm going Stafford.
Yeah, I don't think I could pull Stafford out of my lineup right now. Herbert, at least, when you look at Herbert, he's had some down games this year. Stafford, for me, is just so consistent in this offense right now that I would be a shootout. It's definitely the highest over-under on the week, or at least tied for it. TS says Chuba, Hubbard, or Hunt. You okay over there, dude?
Dude,
right?
Charlie Dude, Charlie just passed some gas, dude, and it
Oh
smells
no,
really bad, dude.
Oh,
I'm like, dude, I'm like
dude,
dying over
almost
here, dude.
passed out, dude.
Dude,
Dude,
it's
Charlie, old
stinky,
man,
dude.
Charlie, dude.
I'm like,
TS, dude. TS,
oh.
welcome to the channel. Appreciate you, brother. Says Chuba Hubbard or Hunt in the flex. Pittman Jr.
Also,
Hollywood
Charlie is
Brown.
my dog for those
Yeah.
Snoopy. Like, I should also say that. Like people would be like, Charlie, like, is he your
Oh,
producer?
man.
What? Yeah. Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
Chuba Hubbard or Hunt in the flex. We've got Pittman Jr., Hollywood, or Tim Patrick. So we've got two questions here. So we want Chuba or Hunt in your flex, Johnny.
I think I'm gonna go Chuba because you can guarantee the workload. Again, difficult matchup, but you're gonna get much more workload than Hunt.
Yeah, I would agree with that. So Pittman Jr., Hollywood Brown, or Tim Patrick in a PPR. See, again, I would love Pittman here. Matchups Xavier and Howard. It's a bad matchup for Pittman. But like we said with Waddle, the volume will float you in PPR because he's back-to-back weeks with 12 targets. So I would roll with Pittman as well in PPR. Smitty Satow says PPR Melvin Gordon or Hines. Our boy Smitty in the listener league. We appreciate you. He's a Patreon subscriber.
Yeah.
Big fans of you, Smitty. We appreciate the support. And all of you, if you want to join the Patreon, get in there today. We're doing a giveaway tomorrow. Keenan Allen signed jersey tomorrow on the Monday night during the Monday night Chargers versus Raiders game.
Hey. And then next month,
it's like we planned it.
Yeah, it's like we planned it. And then next month, Damian Harris autographed jersey for
How do you get it? You go to patreon.com/the fantasy whispers and sign up on Patreon. $5 or $10 levels will get you an entry into that. So, we got to answer your question. Sorry, Smitty. Melvin Gordon or Naheem Hines at PPR. I think I'm going to roll with Hines here. Actually, you know what? No, I'm changing that. So Hines is good in the games that we project Colts to be down and coming back in. This is a game they project to be kind of even with, and I think it'll be a Jonathan Taylor day, which gives me Melvin Gordon, even with the injury risk. I like Melvin Gordon, who's had, double-digit carries and been worked in the passing game with him. So that's what you like to see. Jordan Brazel, what are you doing?
Dude, I'm trying to click the button.
Dude, I think Charlie's fart getting to your head.
Yeah, dude, probably, dude. I like going blind over here.
Devonta Smith or Myles Gaskin in PPR, Johnny?
Myles Gaskin.
Kevin Keller, welcome to the channel. Appreciate you, brother. He says Corey Davis, Deebo Samuel, Christian Kirk in PPR. Need only one. Is this where you'd roll your Corey Davis out, bro?
I think this is where I would roll my Corey Davis out. Yes. He should get so much volume today.
I think Ayuk's been warming up, which kind of makes the only thing about Deebo is Kittle going to play?
No, I don't think he does.
So then it's like Deebo could get an uptick there, but I do like Corey Davis in this one. The matchup's just too good. There's something about the bottom falling out of the Jets really scares me. Yeah, I think Corey Davis is the right play, though.
Especially in full
point PPR.
You should never talk about bottoms falling out of Jets, dude.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh shoot. Will Atkinson says start one. Mike Davis, Leonard Fournette, Corey Davis, PPR. Again, Johnny. Is this where you'd start your Corey Davis, dude?
It's PPR. Yeah. Corey. Yeah. PPR. I'm going Corey Davis again.
Baki says kicker question. Who should I start? Greg Zuerlein, Ryan Suckup, Jason Myers, or Dustin Hopkins? I'm gonna let Johnny do it. He's the kicking guru, dude. He knows all the kicking. Like you should see. So Johnny will then study the arch of their kick, and like he does, like he takes his protractor out and he measures the leg distance and then the wind and the centrifugal force and just all these things that come into play for a kicker.
Unbelievable, dude.
What are you thinking here? Zuerlein, Suckup, Myers, or Hopkins?
I'm going Zuerlein.
Greg the leg, huh?
Greg the leg, yeah.
You sounded really.
I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't say I have no idea, but I do think it's hard to get. Like, it's so hard to project a kicker because you don't know. Like, there are so many things that can. So it's hard to be like, oh, like as confident as I am with players, where I could be like, oh, the matchup says that they should do this, or I know this corner is going to give up this many points. It's like I have no idea. Like, kicking is complicated.
Samuel Rojas says, never thought I'd feel so uneasy starting Barkley week to week. I think better days are about to be ahead.
Better
day.
Yes.
They're starting to get him warmed up. This is what we feared, right? That to start the year, he would have the usage dialed back. Well, guess what? That happened last week. They got him really involved again, so much so that they made Devonta Booker basically a healthy scratch. Mm-hmm. They're ready to keep rolling Barkley out here. So don't worry, Sam. Better days are ahead here. Elias Griftopoulos. Love this man.
I know. This is.
Should I trade Chubb or Eckler in PPR? And should I start Dolphins D or Washington D? No, in PPR, you don't need to trade Chubb. You're definitely not trading Eckler in PPR. I'm sorry.
Chubb
for
Eckler.
Chubb for Eckler. I thought it said or Eckler.
No.
Oh, in PPR?
Dude, Chubb is like a top 3 running back right now, even in PPR.
All right. And should I start Dolphins or Washington defense, Johnny? Dolphins versus the Colts.
I would do Dolphins. Dolphins have they have like some wild stat where it's like
I'm taking Washington, and you know why? Because
I dropped them.
No, because
I'm just kidding.
They don't. Daniel Jones doesn't have anybody. Everybody's banged up, dude. And I think
Kenny G.
Okay.
And your boy Tony, dude, and your boy Kadarius Tony. Is Kadarius Tony, dude?
That's Urban Meyer's boy, dude.
Bro, is he gonna have a breakout? Oh, speaking of Urban Meyer, did you see that?
Reaper says,
you see Urban Meyer after the game on Thursday?
Yeah, dude. He's having a bad. People pray for Urban Meyer, please. Put him in your T's and P's, your thoughts and prayers. Slim Reaper says, I need a Keenan jersey. It's mine. Hey. Got to get over there on Patreon, though.
Yeah, sign up for that $10.
Patreon in Ohio. You can't do Patreon in Ohio. You got to get over there, Slim Reaper. Check it out. I don't think there's restrictions.
You should be. It's not a gambling site.
It's not gambling. It's how you support us on the back end. So go to patreon.com/the Fantasy Whispers. Check it out, Darius. Mr. Miyagi says Deontay Johnson or Allen Robinson half-point PPR. Also wanted to give a quick plug for the Monday night stream. Kitty goes meow.
Yeah, there we go. Hey.
Tomorrow's stream is going to be lit. We've got the jersey to give away. We've got a great game in the Raiders versus Chargers. It's going to be absolutely bananas. Deontay Johnson or Allen Robinson half-point PPR, Johnny?
Deontay. I mean, I can more confidently say it's a terrible matchup, but Ben's going to try to go towards Deontay. I don't know exactly the fields. What?
Jay Glazer reports Rob Gronkowski has cracked 4 ribs and one of them is broken and it punctured his lung.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. What?
And he came back and played, dude.
I know. And did you see the way that Brady was like pissed at him almost for being hurt? It looked like it's.
Yeah. So go pick up Brait, dude. Go pick up Brait.
Samuel Rojas, start 2, Gibson, Barkley, or Gaskin. Gaskin currently in the flex. Barkley and Gibson.
Yeah, Barkley and Gibson is where I would go there.
PPR flex play, Darrell Henderson or Chuba Hubbard? Chuba Hubbard. Yeah, Darrell, I can't even guarantee what Darrell's going to do today.
Yeah.
PPR flex, Antonio Gibson, Darrell Henderson, Hunter Renfrow.
Oh, your PPR boy.
Flex. I mean, Johnny's going to want you to start Renfrow here, but it's Gibson's the answer, dude. You guys want to see Hunter Renfrow, dude? You look at Johnny without a beard, dude. Here we go.
I mean, I haven't not had a beard for like 8 years.
Stand up, Mr. Miyagi says, and then says Miyagi, my guy, what's going on? Samuel Rojas says start one in the flex, Gaskin, Ruggs, Christian Kirk, or Juju. I would go Kirk or Ruggs here, Johnny. What do you think?
Juju might not. Is Juju playing today?
I don't know. I wouldn't start Juju either way.
Yeah. I would go. Is this PPR?
I don't know. Let's assume there's some sort of PPR.
I'm going Gaskin.
Okay.
Would you
Philip
go Kirk?
I think I would go. Yeah, I think I would go Kirk. Kirk or Ruggs. I can't decide though.
They definitely have a bigger upside. I think the floor is safer with Gaskin. That's what I'll say.
Yeah, I think I'd go Kirk, but I understand if you want floor, you go with Gaskin. If you want ceiling, I would go with Kirk. Philip Ruger says pick 2 full point PPR, Trey Sermon, Antonio Brown, Chuba Hubbard. I mean, this is A, B, and then
I love what you just said. You made it sound so horrible. If you want floor, go with this guy.
Yeah,
But if you want that, if you want,
hey, if you
it's
want
like you're a
boring,
game
go with
show,
hey,
dude.
listen,
If you want the boring prize, pick door number 1.
Yeah,
But if you
dude.
want the chance,
what's behind door number 2, dude? You don't know. Samuel Rojas says half point PPR on that question. Still
Antonio.
going Gaskin? No. Hold on.
Oh.
Other question.
I got it. Yeah.
Philip Ruger says pick 2 full point PPR. Trey Sermon, Antonio Brown, Chuba Hubbard. I'm going AB and Chuba Hubbard here. I think Kyle Juszczyk could really mess with you. I love the matchup, but I think he could really mess with you. And if you've got better options this week. Bro man, what's up, bro man? He says,
dude. I hope this guy subs. Bro man.
Yes. Dev Smith.
Don't call me a bro man.
Bro man.
Don't call me a bro man.
Devonta Smith or Pittman full point PPR. You're definitely going Pittman here. I think the volume is there. Yeah. That's what we wish Smith was getting, but he hasn't really just gotten it yet. And then Timothy Park says Chubb or Sanders, Chuba or Sanders RB2. This is everybody's spooked after Sanders 2-carry game.
Yeah,
I would say you're rolling with Sanders, and the reason is Nick Sirianni was very adamant that he needs to call more run plays for Sanders this week. So it's kind of the squeaky wheel thing. I think they're going to definitely get him involved here. Yep. Roll with Sanders. All right, well, that does it for us, Whisper Nation. Thank you so much. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you hit that sub button and help us to continue to grow this YouTube channel and grow the family over here. Make sure you're following us on all social media platforms. We got a couple more questions right here before we sign off.
Speaking of Patreon, Will Atkinson.
Big sub over on Patreon.
Yeah, big sub on Patreon.
Might be getting a jersey tomorrow, Will.
Might be.
Monday night, dude. All right, so he says Tannehill or Fields?
Fields.
Who's the best stash? Rashad Bateman, JaMychal Hasty, or Jerry Jeudy? It's Jeudy for me, but Bateman is a close second.
Yeah.
Alec Horrell says half point PPR, start 3, DK Metcalf, DJ Moore, Cooks, or Lamb. Ooh, these are some good ones. Would you bench DJ Moore here for Cooks, Lamb, and Metcalf?
Cook's not in a great matchup either.
Okay, so then we're going Moore, Metcalf, and Lamb here.
Yeah.
Eric Saldana says Washington defense or Titans defense? Definitely Washington's defense.
Yep.
Titans are struggling right now. All right, for Johnny Game Time Hicks, I'm Big Travie. We're the Fantasy Whisperers. We're out of here. Peace. Marco, start Herbert over Rodgers this week. Peace.
Good luck, everyone. Join us tomorrow for Monday Night Live Stream. Peace.
Right here.
Congratulations on making it to the end of the video. If you still have a lot to say about fantasy football, maybe you want to give Johnny a little bit of crap for his take today, then go on over to our Discord channel and join the conversation there. Click the link in the description below. And if you still want more content, check out one of these videos.